Hi, this is Marty Wilford, San Diego Gulls hockey team assistant coach, and you're listening to D-League Radio.
This is Trip. They said they needed somebody whose mic demeanor matches how the D-League get it hype inside that ice arena. For live action analysis and highlights, you need to let your host on the mic, Mr. Reichert, be the light to lead you through life between the pipes. Incite like an encyclopedia. Look inside yourself, find the fight to compete in you. Get in while you can, the numbers doubling fast. Asses in the seats and snot bubbles on the glass. Sign your name on the line for your spot and lock it up. This is hockey. We'll see who talking tough when they drop the puck. Try to keep your teeth and knock it up. Sorry about your luck. You should probably go sit down somewhere safe and get doctored up. Turn it up loud, let it knock in your truck. Or in the office, sound waves ripple through coffee cups. Come on. Log on, lock it in, and lock it up. It's dleagueradio.com, let's talk it up. Again. Log on, lock it in, and lock it up. It's dleagueradio.com, let's talk it up. Lace your skates up or sit back reading the tea leaves. You are now tuned into the D-League. If you ain't bumping this in your ride, you need a DD. You are now tuned into the D-League. Leave the TV, come and see it in 3D. You are now tuned into the D-League. It's the best podcast in the biz, better believe me. You are now tuned into the D-League.
Welcome back to another edition of D-League Radio. We are here for the inaugural game for the Novice League. Brand new this season for D-League Radio. We are watching the Knights versus the Wild Goose. And Scott, I'm super excited to see this game. How about yourself?
This could be a lot of fun. It's a new league. First game went really well. Second game should go well today too. Looks like there's some people who are really excited to be out here.
Oh, absolutely. And I want to make sure everybody knows that D-League Radio is brought to you by So Cherry. Now, we have seen So Cherry around town a lot. They do a lot of really good work. It's So Cherry Custom Screen Printing and Sewing. It's your short-run garment decoration specialist. Custom jerseys and uniforms for really any sport, and there's no minimum order, Scott.
Definitely. They've done their jerseys out here. They look pretty good. Pretty nice-looking stuff.
Absolutely, they are. And we also want to give a quick shout-out to Red Dragon Herbs. They are custom blended teas, and I know you are very, very into your teas.
I love my loose leaf tea.
Yeah. Yeah?
All day, every day.
So I don't know if you know this, Scott, but they are out at the farmers market downtown on Saturdays.
I'm going to have to go see them.
Yeah, you haven't been out there yet?
I have not.
You better you don't have any excuses anymore. You know they're there.
I'm apparently not a real Des Moines person. I have not been to the farmers market yet.
Come on, man. You got to do better than that. And while we're at it, you can also swing out to reddragonherbs.net for that.
Will do.
All right. Now, I noticed here before we get to our last sponsor that we have a goalie swap for the Wild Goose today.
We do. We've got Craig Fracken out there. Fraken, if you prefer. Fracken sounds more fun.
Well, it's more Battlestar, if nothing else.
Absolutely. He'll be stepping in as a substitute. Always a good time watching him play, too. So it should be a good substitution for them.
Absolutely.
But, should be a lot of fun here.
All right. And lastly, for the sponsor, we are D-League Radio, as always, is brought to you by the Keg Stand, the primary sponsor for our D-League. Now in the third year of being the primary sponsor of the D-League Radio. They are located at 3530 West Town Parkway in West Des Moines. And my first favorite thing about the Keg Stand is the 90 beers on tap. My second favorite thing is Wing Wednesday. Hands down, that. My favorite place to get wings.
Yeah, the bourbon wings are the best.
Oh, they're just amazing. So, I mean, plus they're open until 2 a.m., 7 days a week. There's no excuse to not stop out there at some point during the week.
And Wednesday night's rivalry night, so you can pop out, watch a game of hockey, drink a beer, eat some wings.
All right, so it looks like we are about to get underway for the inaugural Novice League at the CIDL.
We've got the Wild Goose in green and red with the Knights playing in black and white. Should be a real quick game. We'll get it rolling. Got a 20-minute clock. It is a running clock in case anybody is curious.
Man, I like those green jerseys for the Wild Goose. Those are sharp.
Man, I never liked the New Jersey Devils, and those are my least favorite colors. Green and red.
I guess I kind of have to go with the green and red as being my favorite there, don't I?
You do, actually, yeah.
All right, here we go. Getting ready to drop the puck with the inaugural Novice League.
Both goaltenders are ready. We'll get the puck dropped.
All right, Peterson wins the initial faceoff, and we're under our way. Nice dump out. Peterson with the puck. Oh, Jake Adams with a nice clear. Peterson has the puck. He's taking it up into the zone. Shot on net and a goal.
First goal of the season. Peterson with a pretty nice top shelf goal.
Very nice. Take it in almost all alone.
Yeah, absolutely. Took it all the way himself. Coast to coast.
Space Ghost.
Yes.
And that was a very nice looking goal and very quick. And are we going to even do a line change? Yes.
Nope.
No
line
we're not.
change.
No, we're not.
Same line.
Let's
Go.
This time we're won by Wormer.
Picked up by the
and
Knights.
he's back in. Nick Reynolds behind the net. Nick Reynolds still has it. And a little collision. Puck comes out. Peterson has it again. And he is off into the neutral zone.
Can't have those turnovers in the offensive zone.
Still has it. And we have a centering pass. Nobody's home. Oh! Dylan McMahon just missed the open net.
Got the Knights taking it back the other direction.
McIntosh passing it off to
Reynolds again.
Nick Reynolds. With a shot on net.
Good
nice
shave.
stop for Fraken.
Good first save of the year.
I don't particularly know if Fry down there was ready for that first shot on net.
No, I don't know either, but I don't know that he was ready for the puck to end up over his head.
No, definitely not. That's not going to see that too very often.
Pretty good top shelf.
All right, so we have a face-off in the Wild Goose end to the left of Fraken. Mather with the win and control. And in the high slot, spinning back around and off the wall. Good with possession, clearing around, and Shushka with the puck, skating it out of the zone. In the neutral ice, there's McCarthy in the offensive zone. All alone behind the net, all the time in the world. Just overshoots Dunt. They have a battle along the boards for the puck. Quite a group over there, and the puck squirks free. They have Entire with the puck. And an end-to-end, that's would have been icy, played by Fraken. They've got all the time to get down there. Give it to Cheshire again, who turns it over. Oh, the puck squirting dangerously close to the net. Got McCarthy skating the puck out of the zone and leaves it behind. Does not clear the zone. There it is. We have cleared the puck out of the zone. And we've got best people along the boards, getting a battle along the boards there, Scott.
Absolutely.
Puck to center ice.
Jump back in there, got back over center.
And squirts down into the Wild Goose zone. There's Cheshire picking up the puck. And a centering pass. Josh Dunt has the puck along the wall and is kept in and then cleared.
Oh, here we go.
We have John Good just all alone breakaway with a shot and a fantastic save. A nice cover from Dan Fry.
It was a great leg save there. He got down, didn't move, cut off the angle, so pretty good play by him.
Absolutely. That was pretty dangerous. He came a long way out of there. If he had slipped at all, that would have been on.
Real bad offensive turnover.
All right, so we have a face-off down in the Knight zone to the left of Fry. Back to Peterson, who's a +1 player at this point, the only goal of the game.
Yes.
And won by the Goose, trying to play forward by the Knights, and back around behind the net. Cornish goes to get it and clears the zone. Foot race to get down to it, and icing.
Got it nicely. We're going to take a deck down to the other side.
Ooh.
Oh, we've got our first fall.
That's all right. Couldn't tell you how many times I've fallen down out there. It's pretty slippery.
It's ice.
It's pretty slippery.
It's ice.
All right, so we're set up for another face-off down in the Knight zone to the left of Fry.
Got a face-off between Lett and Peterson.
Peterson wins cleanly.
Peterson gets the win.
Puck comes out of the zone.
Race to center ice.
Race to center ice. Get it back in the neutral zone. Peterson with the puck. And squirts free. Knights take possession. Into the zone, turn it over in the offensive zone. And Brose takes off with the puck. He's got support. Peterson takes the shot.
Another good save. That was a good blocker save.
Very nice. Stops it right in the paint there. No chance for a turnover.
Yeah. Fry's pretty good at getting down, getting in front of those pucks. He's been pretty successful. I mean, he's got 2 straight saves, at least with the legs.
And face off to the left of Fry. And it comes out of the zone. Dump back in to get offsides. Knights have possession. Nice dangle there from Vardis. And we're dumped back in. It's going to be icing.
Another icing. We're going to go the other direction.
Back down to the Wild Goose zone. Scott, while they're getting down here, what are you seeing so far?
Well, I'm seeing a lot of people feeling it out. Looks like they're trying to get used to being on the sheet of ice. I'm seeing a lot of dump in and chase, just not getting a lot of behind the net work, which it looks like the Knights are trying to play a little bit more of, set it up from behind. Probably going to try to get some more involvement, some more passing down in that zone.
All right, taking a face-off to the right of Fraken. Josh Warmer with the win. Kept in the zone, only barely by McIntosh. With the turnover in the offensive zone and a clear.
And it's back out. We got a race down there.
Oh, and the Wild Goose take over. We got John Good, turns it over, and it's back in the Wild Goose zone. Breaking play comes all the way out to get a hold of that and make sure he hands it off to Dan McCarthy. Brings it in, off the boards, but can't clear. We have a puck battle right in front of us here with Wormer. Comes out on top. Wild Goose taken off the wall again, all the way down. If this doesn't get touched, goaltender plays it. We have no icing. Dylan McMahon rushes down to get a hold of the puck, collects it. Nice centering pass, but is broken up. Oh, McMahon with the puck again.
And another good save.
That was Johnny on the spot down there. That was a dangerous, dangerous scoring opportunity. Very well done. Nice cover.
Absolutely. Dan's getting pretty aggressive, getting that puck under his glove or getting on top of it, trying to get it off to the face-off so he can reset the zone.
McCarthy with the win. And cleared by the Knights. Nice tie up there at center ice. That was well done.
Absolutely. Way to take possession away from them.
Nice read with a possession turnover in the neutral zone. And give it away again.
Inside.
Give it away. Goose have the possession in the offensive zone with Dylan McMahon battling along the boards to keep it. Double teamed by the Knights. Turned over. Nope, retained. And then the zone is cleared.
Got to get back on side.
Oh, Knights have a breakaway. Josh Wormer with a heck of a shot on goal. Just loses an edge. And a cover by Fraken.
Absolutely. Great save there. Actually, great attempt by Wormer getting down the ice. Much quicker than the defenseman there. Got behind him, took a shot, and took himself into the boards.
I mean, he was very, very committed there. All right, we're lined up for another face-off here to the left of Fraken. We have Brian Mather with the win, and we're out of the zone. Look at that. That was one heck of a win. Wild Goose, just overskated it in the offensive zone. And we have a clear. And we turn over in the neutral zone. Nice pass, set it up. Jake Adams with it in his feet. Into the zone. Turn over to the Knights' possession. Clear around to the boards and out of the zone.
And we got Chase going back down the other direction.
Fraken's all the way out of his net to play this and make sure he's supporting his teammate Jake Adams. Gets it around to the boards. We have a puck battle along the boards, and the Goose come with it. Philip Pashka with the puck. Attempt at a centering pass, broken up in the neutral zone.
Broken up by Mavardis.
We have another puck battle and a turnover right there in the neutral zone. Nick Peterson with it.
He's been on it all game.
Absolutely.
I don't know anybody's had the puck more than he has, but we've gotten offsides.
All right. That was a real close offsides there.
Yes.
I thought he was going to get away with that. I didn't notice it until after he blew the whistle and saw how far ahead his teammate was. We're going to have a face-off right outside the zone here. Nick Peterson has been stellar in the face-off dot so far, Scott.
Absolutely. I don't know that he's lost one yet. That might have been the first
loss.
I
think that was the first one, and it was a nice clean win for the Knights as well. We have the Knights in the zone with Brian Mather with a shot on net. Fraken deflects wide. We have a battle behind the net with Rafalski. Rachel passes to the
Great
nice centering
pass.
Just can't make it go. Off on the corner of the...
They're trying to play it in behind the net. When they're doing that, they're getting success and getting shots on the goal.
Absolutely. And the Knights still maintaining possession. Right up in the high slot.
That's definitely some John Reichart coaching there.
Absolutely. And the Wild Goose have cleared the zone.
And we're going to go all the way back down.
That's going to get waved off, Scott.
Yeah, it's
just going to die a little short.
Good for a change. We got everybody changing.
Get some fresh legs out on both sides.
Chinese fire drill.
All right. Knights gather it up and begin their rush down. Cornish with the pass off the end. On goal, tally it, count it.
It's almost a shot on goal.
Count it. And the Knights still have it with a centering pass. If only anybody was there for McKee. And kept in play by Josh McIntosh. We've got him Cornish pinching in, gets it around behind the net. McKee is down behind to collect it. And that centering attempt goes behind the red line into the corner.
Absolutely. They're getting a lot of success with these pucks down deep.
Ryan Lett gets it. Centering pass intercepted. But kept into the zone. Off the wall. Ryan Lett's got it again. Taking it deep. With a shot. It goes just wide. Clearing attempt broken up there. John Good gave it all he got. But the Goose come out of the zone with it.
Goose can take it the other direction.
Oh.
Just a little bit offsides.
I mean, that was doing everything he could to slow down and just lost an edge getting over the line there.
Bros lost their edge.
It does happen.
Ice is slippery.
So both goaltenders are playing very, very well.
Yeah, besides that first little top shot goal, everybody's been pretty good at getting down, getting in front of the puck.
I don't know if that could be tallied up to his fault, though. I think it just took a weird bounce. But here we go with the second face-off right outside the zone here. And quite the battle for it.
It was an intentional top shot.
And the Goose come away with it after a very, very difficult battle for the face-off there. Goose are offsides.
Rich Charms getting it out of the zone.
Double back. And Goose go in.
Back in.
Cameron Bros.
Great centering pass. Nobody's there, though.
Oh, would have been. He was tied up. Did you see him get tied up there?
It's pretty good defense work.
It was. All right, the Knights are skating out of the zone. Very nice pressure. Very nice pressure and great pass. We have a centering pass to his defenseman, trying to get it collected in the end. And we get a clear.
Oh, we had a good change.
John Shesher gets that all the way down, and the icing's waved off, so the play's going to continue.
Tipped in off the change.
Right, Knights have control and are attempting to clear their own zone, and do. Knights maintain control of the puck, and then turn it over right on the other side. We have a dump in, and we have several Knights players going back to collect it.
You could definitely
Josh McIntosh.
You definitely see the coaching differences between Curtis DeSalis and John Reichart. They've got the Knights playing behind the net. Curtis has definitely got his team doing a dump and chase on this one, just trying to get pucks in deep.
Absolutely, and we've got the Knights carrying in the puck with a shot on net, just a little wide, and paddled away by Fraken. And the Goose clear the zone, and we have a potential breakaway, Scott.
We do. Josh Millag going for, great breakup.
Josh Millang just lost the edge on it. He's got to get a teammate crash in the net, but had to leave the puck behind. Make it back. Goose. So we have our first penalty called for the Novice League for the CIDL, Scott.
We do.
We have too many men on the ice.
Oh, that's always a bummer. Who are we putting in?
I'm not sure yet. Let's see who we end up going out.
Who's Curtis sending over?
I mean, that is an easy mistake to make.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially for first game. Might see a couple more. You never know.
All right, so we're going to see our first power play and penalty kill. We have
we've got
Jason Wormer taking the face-off against Peterson. Peterson with the win and make it clear.
Get their defense set up.
Try to taking their time, getting everything set up. Going to rush 3.
Probably try to pinch them at the blue line. Get them before they get in. Great dump.
And Jake Adams. And we have another clear. Didn't get a lot on it, so I'm not going to kill a lot of time on that clock, though.
Nope, but we got Wormer back there gathering it back up, pushing it back forward.
Peterson is forechecking. Almost poked it away.
Ooh,
offsides.
Got an offsides by about a skate.
That's a rule. I mean, it has to be close. If it's over, then you feel bad. If it's at least a little close.
It wasn't on the ice.
It wasn't on the ice.
It wasn't on the ice.
I hate that rule. All right.
Oh, we argue that way too much.
Yep. So we are getting towards the end of the first period. We got about 4.5 minutes left to go here.
50 seconds left of the penalty.
And the Knights win the face-off.
Getting it back in the zone. We got it
almost
onside.
with another offsides there. And the Goose are attempting to clear.
And he capped it. Great cap.
Quite. Shot on net and block paddled away by Fraken there.
Jason Wimmer trying to center it. And it's dug out of the corner and capped and put back in.
That's off the shin pad. That didn't feel
That's
great.
a good block.
And there is a great clear.
Looks like that might not be enough. We might get one more rush up the ice.
Yeah, sounds about right. All right. Fry with setting up his teammate here. Knights have it and are taking it into the zone.
Skating it up.
Taking their time, getting everything set up the way they like it. Nice pass right over to Nick Reynolds. He's going to take it to the net. High slot area with a shot just wide.
Missed.
Got tipped just a little bit there. With Alicia Cummins setting it up with the centering pass. Another shot on net from Reynolds. Again blocked. Kept in the zone there by Entire.
Craig's down here seeing a lot of action.
Absolutely.
Knights are really pouring it on here. Just can't get it behind Craig.
And we are back to even strength hockey. Goose get it down to the offensive end. Oh,
that
and
was
almost
dangerous.
a turnover from Fry.
Taking
Knights
it all the
into
way.
the zone, coast to coast here. All the way down. Still has it. Makes a nice pass off to Steinbrum with a shot on net.
A good stick save there by Craig.
And another shot from Josh Wormer. Oh, battle for the puck in the corner here. And almost cleared. Nice cap there.
Great cap. And another shot on net.
And he's down.
That was a pretty good shot by
Going to be
Stenbrom.
collected here by Chris Robinson. Gives a turnover and kept in by the Knights.
Stenbrom with another one and a great save by
What a
Craig.
shot, and it's loose in front. Whistle blown.
Another good save.
Fraken's seeing a lot of shots right now, Scott.
Yeah, it's coming in volume. You're definitely, they've kind of switched from what looked like a behind the net to more of a just put shots on net.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's the name of the game. You can't score if you don't shoot.
Exactly.
That's why it's called hockey.
Is that why?
No,
Oh, okay.
not at all.
All right, so we're taking another face-off down here to the left of Fraken. Won by the Knights and cleanly with a shot and a goal.
And a goal.
Shot and goal off the face-off by Brian Mather. They've had that coming for a while, Scott. They've been throwing everything at the net.
I don't know how many times I've seen a centerman not only win the face-off, but then score the goal.
That was a great face-off win and a great shot there to take it to the high slot and just get it right past him.
Absolutely. No, it was a clean win. A little bit of tap pass back to him, and he buried it.
I don't know that Fraken even saw that thing coming.
No, I think that one beat him.
All right, so we got a face-off win, second by Brian Mather, right there within a few seconds. We're winding down. We have just under 80 seconds left in the first period.
We got the Knights trying to put it back in the zone.
Puck battle at center ice.
Yes. Playing a pretty good job protecting the blue line here from the Goose now. They might have to start pinching it up a little bit more and not letting them in the zone.
All right, we have it down in the offensive zone, and icing has been waved off. Cornish trying to wrap it around and get it out of the zone, but is unable to do so with a centering pass for the Goose. And we have McCarthy trying to set it up.
Ooh, almost put that off the goaltender's back there.
Knights aren't able to clear, still kept in the zone by the Goose. Brian Mather back in the corner to get a hold of it, wrangles the puck, and is setting something up.
He's really playing in there deep as a centerman.
Passing off the wall, and we're going all the way end to end.
And we've got another icing.
With 30 seconds left in the first period, I'm not sure if we're going to see much beyond the face-off itself here, Scott.
Yeah, I need to get the puck. They need to win that battle, and they've got to get a shot on net immediately. Try to take advantage of this this icing.
All right, so we've got a face-off here for the Goose. We have Dan McCarthy. Goose keep it in the zone, have control in the high slot with a shot, and it goes wide. Puck battle at center ice, and another shot, this time from Philip Faska. The puck is behind the net, and you hear the buzzer. End of the first period, we are tied at 1. Knights and Wild Goose in the inaugural novice game for the CIDL. Scott, what have you seen so far?
You know, it's been a lot of volume shooting by the Knights so far. They're getting it in and they're keeping possession down there. Looks like the Goose are going to have to figure out how to get the puck out and get some pressure on Fry.
I absolutely agree. I think that there have been just a lot of really crisp, clean passing, which is, how you're going to be scoring goals. And a couple of both teams are getting right up in front of the goaltender and blocking his view. So I want to remind everybody that we at D-League Radio here are sponsored by So Cherry. And So Cherry is custom screen printing and sewing. You can get yourself original art screen printing for any occasion, company functions, school outings, family fun events, and much more. I know I have at least one jersey that I got from So Cherry, and I love it. It is absolutely top quality.
Got to keep in mind no minimum orders, guys. You can order 1 and you can order 50.
Yep, and they will absolutely work with any budget.
Absolutely.
And as we were talking about earlier, we've got Red Dragon Herbs ads, and that's where you can get yourself nice tees.
Tees from around the world.
And Scott is very into tees, and I know he'll be headed down towards reddragonherbs.net.
There's anti-inflammatory tees, too. So some of these novice players may need to stop down there and
I think we both do. And lastly, as always, D-League Radio is sponsored by the Keg Stand.
Open
food specials.
2 a.m., 7 days a week, guys.
Absolutely. And they got food specials every day. So head on down there and get yourself one of the 90 beers on tap. And we are starting into the second period with a win from the Goose off the faceoff. Down into the zone all the way and turnover. And the Knights come away with it. Ryan Lett with the puck. Gives it away in the high slot. Goose come away with it going through center ice now. And we've lost an edge. But Goose maintained possession. All alone with a shot on net.
That was a good shot.
That was a very good shot. Is that Brian Mather?
That was. I believe it was.
Yes, sir, it was. Brian Mather's been all over the ice tonight. Knights come away with the puck into the offensive zone. Races Dan McCarthy.
You've got numbers.
Shot on net and came out to the center ice just wide on that swing to bury it.
Couldn't capitalize on the rebound.
We have McIntosh with the puck down in the Goose zone and a turnover along the boards. Goose come away with it.
Pretty good
and
cap
out
there.
of the zone. We have Dan McMahon coming down to get it all alone with a shot off the side of the cage. Still has the puck. Dangles a bit and tries to center. No one's home. Turnover in the offensive zone for the Goose. And McIntosh is able to clear. Comes all the way down into the Wild Goose zone. Sent back by Barnes. And we have a turnover at center ice. Knights take it back in. They are onside and into the zone. Leaves the puck behind him. And the Goose are able to clear. Back down to the Knights zone.
Got Tom Lavardis there, keeping it, trying to get it up forward. And it was intercepted.
They're onside. I thought that was going to get called, Scott.
It was close, but I think they got a skate over. They straddled it pretty well.
And the Knights make the clear. We have it down at the blue line for the Wild Goose, and we have some pressure here. Puck squirts out. Brian Mather Nick Peterson again with the puck, and a nice backhander into the offensive zone, but we get an icing.
We do. We have an icing, but you can definitely see a step up in the Wild Goose game. They're being a lot more aggressive, skating it a little bit better. Hopefully it results in a couple more shots for them.
Absolutely. We're going to see a face-off down in the Wild Goose, and to the left of Craig Fraken.
Seems to be a popular place right now.
Yeah. Everybody wants to take a good look at that fancy helmet he's got.
Absolutely.
Face-off here won by the Goose cleanly. Dan McCarthy just seems to be their face-off guy lately.
Oh, absolutely. He's winning a good chance, a good clip of them.
Oh, we have a centering pass. Rich Harms is out there in the corner all by himself, wraps it around the boards, trying to keep control in the end.
And that is Captain Rich Harms.
Oh, I do apologize. You are correct. It is Captain Rich Harms. The Wild Goose get it out of the zone. Knights get a hold of the puck and turn it over in neutral ice. Get it dumped in here. We have the Knights with possession in their own end. Getting pressure by Dan McCarthy. Rich Harms is not quite able to cap it and get it out here.
And we've got
Dan McCarthy still has it with a nice pickpocket there, but a good cap.
Great cap.
Centering pass. John Good did everything he could to try to get it down there for his teammates. Just got intercepted along the way. Rich Harms with the clear.
Oh, is there
all
a
the
shot
way
on net? He got a shot on net.
We have no icing.
Mark it down.
Write it down. Oh, and we had a centering pass from the
net.
Goose. Knights keep it with a backhander that goes high and wide.
That was a good attempt by Reynolds there. Back on the backhand, got it a little bit to the left.
Yep, and the puck squirts all the way down to the other end. Are we going to have icing? No, we are not going to have any icing. Knights will take control. Tom Vardis with the puck again. Nice dangle move there. Gets it around the Wild Goose player.
Got a good battle here at the blue line. Got it back in the zone.
I didn't clear.
Got to put some pressure on him behind the net.
Absolutely. And Steinbrum with the puck. Nice centering pass to Captain Rich Harms.
And back in.
Goose keep it in. Puck's in front of the net. That was a dangerous play there.
Good active stick by John Sesher there.
Coming
out
out
in
with
the zone.
Coming out with Josh Warmer through the zone. We have Dick Reynolds all alone, getting some pressure there.
Look at that defensive.
How is that not a penalty? Is my question, Scott.
Look at that defensive effort by John Good. He got the puck first, so it is not a penalty.
Yeah, they both went crashing down into Fraken down there.
And he lost his helmet.
Looks like everybody's okay though.
Yard sale. He's got a good yard sale going.
There are bits and pieces lying around
absolutely.
everywhere.
No, that was fantastic defense. He was in there all alone, and John Good came out of nowhere, got the stick on the puck, and broke it up before they could get a shot on the net.
Absolutely. We have Brian Mather in the faceoff zone waving to Cummins to back up a little bit. He's expecting to win this back towards her.
Absolutely. And she's got a good stick, so
and he does exactly what he said he was going to do. What a call. Get the puck along the board in the Wild Goose end. Clears it out.
Zone.
Gives it back to Mather, who gives up the puck, retains it, and takes it into the zone. Turnover for the Wild Goose.
Brian Mathers everywhere, made another turnover in the central ice.
Josh Malang with the puck, collects it, has to dump it in to stay onside. Knights get the clear.
Good clear
Brian
by
Mather
Cummins.
Brian Mather, nope. Nick Peterson takes over the puck. There are too many nines out here, Scott.
Yeah, and they're both handling the puck almost the entire time.
They're both doing very well face-offs and possession.
Yes, very good centerman for both teams.
Jake Adams with the puck, dumps it in.
Got to get onside.
Wild Goose are offside. We have a prime opportunity for a change.
Reset.
I believe he's still off.
Nope, he got back on.
I thought Prashka was off.
He
all right.
circled. And we got Mather going the other way.
Mather all by there. He's got support.
Oh, nope, he's going to take it himself.
Shot. Paddled away by Fraken. Off in the corner there we have Rachel. Maintains control through a puck battle. Centers. Just can't get anything on it. Wild Goose take over. Clearing the zone.
Great
and to
pass.
a nice pass. That was a fantastic pass. You were right. Knights take over. Brian Mather again. Skates it in.
It's everyone's favorite night. Oh,
and
he's got
maintains control.
He's got a good sheet to the goaltender.
Nice shot.
Another good.
Patted away by Fraken.
Another good
puck battle in the corner. Nice shot on a centering pass there. Tried to get a shot on it. Couldn't get anything with it. Goose take over. Philip Prashka takes off with it. He's kind of all alone here.
Great
nice,
pass.
Very nice.
Oh, I don't know that I agree with that offsides.
That was one heck of a pass either way. If he just had just a little bit more there from Peterson.
That might have been the goal they needed to take the lead, but just a little bit offsides.
That was one heck of a pass, Scott.
It really was. It was pretty good. He brought it all the way down, saw an opening, knew that if he kept it, he was going to run into a defenseman. Got it to a very capable centerman to try to take a shot.
Well, right to his tape.
Just a blade off.
Right to the tape. All right, here we go. Face off outside the zone. One forward by the Goose. Just overcommit a little bit. Everybody's got to clear the zone. Backhander in. It's going to be difficult to keep possession here. I spoke too soon. Dumped in. Very nicely done by the Goose. Cameron Bros with the puck in the corner. Squirts free. Knights get possession, and we could have a breakaway here. Taylor McKee is nearly all alone here. Shot towards the net into the corner. Goose get the clear. Michael Steinbrom with the puck, taking his time, getting everything set up the way he likes it. Nice little pass there into the offensive zone. Gets the Knights time to get two guys in deep. And from the ice there, John Good gets it out of the zone.
Yeah, we're having quite a scramble here at center ice trying to figure out who's going to take it into the zone.
Everybody's just giving it everything they have here, trying to get it anywhere out of the neutral zone. Goose get possession in their own end.
And they're going to
send
wheel.
it in. Send it in.
Dylan McMahon with a shot.
And the second attempt.
Defense was there to help clean it up.
That second attempt was everything there, man.
Absolutely. You got to give credit to Movardis there for getting his stick on there, making it hard to put that rebound in.
Dan McCarthy gets a shot on net. Back around behind, the Knights take possession. We have Taylor McKee with the puck, sends it up to the line, doesn't quite make it out. We have quite the back and forth volley here going back and forth at the line.
Yes.
And the Knights get it clear.
Get it out of the zone, got to get everybody back on side.
John Good sends it back that direction, but can't get it in.
Knights have taken possession of it and dump it back in.
Tom Movardis sends it all the way down. What icing waved off must have been on the other side of the red line.
Yep, just there.
Wild Goose are skating out of the zone, pressured by Captain Rich Harms.
You got John Shesher skating it up and dumping it
And
in.
we have
and
two
we've got
on
2
3.
on 0. And we missed
Josh
the net.
Dunt takes a fantastic shot. That just goes a little wide there.
Setting it up, getting it centered. Nobody's in front of the net, though, for
All
that,
right.
for that good
Knights
pass.
make it clear, and we have a breakaway.
Nick Reynolds again on another breakaway. He's got another
help
man on side.
with a shot and a cleanup
Oh,
opportunity
look
and
at
a
that.
goal from Jason Wermer.
Look at that rebound goal. That counts as assist for Reynolds on it, and Wemmer got the goal.
That was just off the pad and straight out. There was nothing Franken can do about that.
That's why you stick with rebounds, man. You got to get to the net and look for the puck, and he buried it.
I think Franken might just decide to stay there.
Yeah, he's making snow angels.
Look pretty comfy.
Yeah.
That was a beautiful rebound. Just left it right outside the
Absolutely.
paint.
And he did exactly what he needed to. He skated to the net, found the rebound, and put it around the goaltender. I don't know if you draw it up any better than that.
No, absolutely not. We're taking a face-off here with 9:33 left in the second. Cleanly won by Jason Wermer, the hero of the second period, I think.
He's been all over the place.
Goose have possession, trying to make a pass, it's just not working, have to dump it in and go chase it down. Adam Cornish trying to ring it around the boards to get it out of the zone, doesn't quite make it. Goose pressuring at center ice and cleared all the way down by the Knights to the red line.
Turnover. Look who it
Knights
is.
come away with it.
We've got
Nick
Reynolds making another streak down. He's got him in.
Very nice
Oh,
pass, just couldn't make it work was Josh Wermer.
Great pass. That line's been pretty productive for him so far.
Absolutely it has.
They seem to be getting a lot of turnovers in center ice and skating it down.
Adam Cornish trying to set up a teammate there, off a skate and gets bounced back. Into the zone, there goes Reynolds.
Again.
He's got help, and it's poked away. Nicely done there. I think that's Jake Adams, Scott.
That is Captain Jake Adams.
Goose come away with it. It's at center ice.
Fun fact about Jake Adams, he actually led his summer team, the Blue Storm, to a shutout loss in the championship game with his teammates.
Oh, wow.
Obviously, both Peterson, Cheshire, and McMahon.
That's amazing.
Ooh, he had a
Nice shot on goal there. Nice.
even better block.
And very elevated. Goose maintaining a lot of control down here in the zone, and that was one just camped out front there.
It was a pretty
Was
good
Chris
block.
Robinson waiting for that shot, just couldn't quite get the blade on it.
Goose are finally taking over the offensive zone, getting some pass action going.
You see Nick Peterson there with a between the legs pass there.
Did.
Almost pulled it off. And we've got the Knights in the offensive zone. It's been a little while since they've been here. The shot on net.
Oh, and the rebound. And Craig
makes the
save.
stop.
Sprawled out for that one.
That'd have been 2 very juicy rebounds he's given up there.
Absolutely. It was a pretty good attempt there by Rachel, trying to get in on that net.
Now, I don't know if you know this, Scott, but the Knights have been around for a very long time in Des Moines D-League.
Have they?
Yeah, they are one of the oldest teams in the D-League overall. And this is the very first year for the Wild Goose.
Yes.
So we're
Head coached by Curtis DeSalis.
face off in the offensive zone to the left of Craig Fracken. A puck battle at center ice for it, right up at the high slot. And the Goose come away with it. Dumped into the zone. Got a foot race and icing.
Josh Milling was making the attempt down there, but the call got made before he could get to it.
Yeah.
So what are you seeing down here? You seeing anything interesting to you?
I am enjoying the heck out of this game. It is very, very quick. We've got some fantastic shots on net. Guys are looking to pass first, shoot second. make sure they're setting up their teammates for the best possible chance.
Say this novice league has got some good skaters in it.
Very much so.
It's gonna be
Goose
fun to watch
win
all
the
year.
face-off in their own zone and clear the zone. Got the Knights with possession in neutral.
Brian Mather taking it down.
He's
Looking
got
to
support.
set it up.
There's that pass we were talking about. And Craig Fraken with the cover up there.
Another sprawl by Fraken to make sure no shots end up on the net.
He got that glove down real quick.
Yeah.
All right, we are rapidly approaching the end of the second here with 6 minutes flat left. The score is currently 2-1.
In favor of the Knights.
And we have another face-off win by Brian Mather and a shot on net just kicked aside by Fraken. Goose maintain possession along the boards and can't get it out. There it is. Goose get it out. And we're skating down by John Good. Tips it ahead.
Josh
Cameron
Melling
Rose.
with a shot on net.
Just a little wide, right through the paint, though. That's a tough angle to make a shot to. Knights take possession, clear their zone.
And tipped it in.
Collected there by John Good. Puck battle along the boards as Goose get it out. Turn it right over. Taken back in by Tom Bavardis. That pass is blocked and sent back out. Into the Knight zone, carried by Nick Peterson.
Oh, that was Brian Mather.
Oh, you're right. I was looking at the wrong sheet. Too many nines. I think we have a puck battle along the boards here. Goose keep it in. Round behind the net. Knights go to collect it. Got all the time in the world to set something up. Off the boards pass. Doesn't quite clear the zone, but taken away by Tom Bavardis.
We've got to drive down the ice by Tom Bavardis taking it down.
Got one guy in front of him. Nice pass sent over to Taylor McKee. He sends it back. And a collision at center in the high slot. Everybody looks okay. Play continues. Knights take possession in neutral and send it into the zone.
Get a dump in, get a change. Looking to.
So we're only going to change one player. Oh, there we go. There's a whole line. Goose are trying to take every advantage of this opportunity. Skated into the zone.
Just a bit offsides.
And he came in with speed. If he had that offside whistle hadn't been there, he'd have been all alone, Scott.
John Goodkate, he's got some good wheels. He's going to have to put it in there and find a teammate and see if they can get some goals. Fry hasn't really seen too much action down in his end, so it looks like we're going to have the Goose try to put a little bit more pressure there if they're going to try to tie this game back up.
Absolutely, I agree. We got a face-off right down here on the near side right in front of us. One forward by the Knights. That was Ryan Lett with that win. Kept in the neutral zone. Knights have control and give up to the Goose at the away blue line. Dumped into the zone. The Goose are after it. We got Cameron Brose in for it. Sends it around behind the net. Collected by Dylan McMahon.
He's trying to find somebody to throw it to.
Into the corner. Tosses it towards the net. Can't quite get collected by a teammate. Knights come away with it with Nick Reynolds. Gets it out to center ice. Tries to go skate to stick. Doesn't quite pull it off. Goose are back on the offensive. Takes it into the zone. With Cameron Brose trying to go get it behind the net. Knights make the clear. And we're off to the other end. Nick Reynolds has the puck. Lots of defense down there. Fraken dives towards the puck, gets it covered up.
With the glove save. Fraken's made a lot of good saves here. He stepped in as a substitute today to help the team out, and he's really keeping him in this game.
Absolutely. I think that he's been doing a great job. He's attacking the puck instead of just waiting for it to come to him.
Absolutely. He's trying to cut off angles. He's trying to prevent
What a
rebounds,
face-off
too.
win. He was trying to take a shot from the face-off, and it just happened to bounce loose.
Absolutely.
If he gotten any more of that, I think Fraken would have gotten that right in the chest.
It was pretty impressive. He's been kind of toying with the face-off circle. He's been pretty successful, so why not give that a try?
The Knights making a little bit of a change here.
Got Alicia Cummins coming back on the ice.
Ryan Lett tried to do the same thing and just couldn't get a hold of it. Knights keep the puck in the Goose zone and then make a turnover in the high slot area, and Goose get a clear. Adam Corner sends it back into the zone. Pulled right out, and now the Knights are going back in here. We have Nick Reynolds with the puck, tries to take a shot, squirts loose, takes another shot, goes wide.
Another good save. Tut off that angle made him try to put it up.
We got a possible
right.
2-on-1 here. We have 2 on none. Goose are in alone. We have a breakaway with a pass. Oh, and he just drops it there. Nick Peterson just leaves it.
Stoned
and then
by
centers
Fry.
it. Nearly makes Dylan McMahon, who was just sitting in front of an open net.
Defense gets a cap to put back down into the zone for him.
Turns over possession to the Knights. Off the wall and out.
I think we're going to have another icing here.
If Craig leaves it alone. Nope.
Nope.
Nope, they're going to call it.
Right.
Okay. Wow, that just down on this end, that was an insane push by the Goose there.
Yeah, did you see him try to deke him out? He tried to move it over to the right, and Fry
that
wasn't
puck just
fooled
died.
at all.
That puck just died.
Died on the red line, and Fry just stoned him.
And then the pass from his knee
Absolutely.
up to the front. Oh, if he'd have
That's
just
good
gotten that on the
awareness.
tape, that was very well done.
Real good awareness. He didn't die on the play. He made sure he made an attempt after he got stopped.
All right, we have a face-off to the left. Mr. Dan Fry. Won by the Knights. Clearing attempt, thwarted. We're along the boards here. Taylor McKee's got the puck. Pass to a teammate. Still in the Knights zone. Back around behind the wall. Nobody's home. It's going to exit the zone. And Wild Goose are offsides. Taylor McKee passes over Josh McIntosh. Nice pick there by the Goose, and he goes back into the zone. Can't hang on to it, though. End of the second. Wow, Scott, that period had everything.
Yeah, it was a lot better. A little bit more energy from both teams. The Goose came out hot, tied it up. Or didn't tie it up, apologize. Came in and attempted to take the lead. And quickly turned into the Knights taking the second half of that period and just constant breakaways.
Yeah, that was, especially that last one, that was just A+.
That attempt by the Goose, stoned by Fry, or are we talking about the four?
The
four
2
by
on none
Reynolds?
at the very end was I think the highlight of mine. It's the cherry on top, if you will.
I've really enjoyed watching Reynolds getting these turnovers in center ice and driving it down with his teammates. So it's been pretty successful.
Agreed. And speaking of cherry on top, So Cherry, sponsor of the D-League Radio. Now, I don't know if we said this before, but there's no minimum order for anything from them. You can get one thing. I got a jersey from them, Scott. So if you guys have anything, you need to check out the So Cherry on the web at SoCherry.com. That's SEW Cherry. And like them on Facebook. You going to get on the Red Dragon website as soon as you can.
I want to try this Turkish apple. It sounds
delicious.
Sounds exotic.
It does, yeah. So you're going to swing out to reddragonherbs.net and get
Yes,
yourself
sir.
some Red Dragon tea.
Absolutely. And then lastly, I think we're going to have to go get a beer over at Keg Stand. They are official sponsor of the CIDL.
But how are you going to know which beer to get? They have 90.
They have a lot, but they're also the home of the new CIDL, and as always, the home of the D-League Radio.
Yeah, and here we go, starting off the third period with a face-off win by the Knights. A little overzealous. It goes clear down into the zone, and we've got pressure by the Goose. Not quite enough. The Knights come away with it. Nice centering pass to the center of the rink. Little overshoots it just a little bit.
Jason Wemmer with the leave, and they both got it.
And we
And a shot
have
on goal
two
and a good
Knights out
save.
front all by themselves. Fraken has to dive to cover.
Look at that puck being corralled by his stick. He had the knowledge to know that if he didn't freeze it, they were going to score, so he pulls it back into himself and covers it with a glove.
Two Knights crashing the net, dang near in the paint with him, doing everything they could for their team. Face-off win again by the Knights. Squirt's just free of the zone, and we're running away with Josh Dunn with the puck. Centering pass to his line mate, Dan McCarthy. Back to him. Nice glove. Dan Fry with the glove save, making it look easy.
He got me to yell. That was a heck of a glove save.
Just making it look easy down there.
Absolutely. He hadn't been tested high yet, but looks like you're going to find another place to go because that glove was quick.
We have an entire on-ice change here. Everybody's making a quick change and trying to get down for the face-off to the right.
We have about 16 minutes left, 16 and a half minutes left of this third period. We still have the Knights up 2 with the Goose behind him with 1.
Face-off win and forward by the Goose. Kept at the cap here. And shot from the blue line all the way up. Had a little bit of air underneath it, and it just squirts free the blue line.
It was a juicy rebound, but a little bit couldn't cap it in. Got
We
it
have
offsides.
the Knights taking their time setting it up through neutral ice. Taking it in right now is Brian Mather. The shot off a skate. Goose get possession. Off a skating forward.
Got Milling taking it the other direction.
And we're playing it into the offensive zone. Waiting to see where it goes before anybody commits to it. Comes out and wrangled there by Jake Adams, passing it over to his line mate. Centering into the zone. And we get a turnover for the Knights.
Good pass to send it the other direction.
Tom Rivardis is taking it into the zone. He's got help.
Oh, he's going to do it himself.
The centering
Great
pass,
centering pass.
and just couldn't make it go.
Did you see the D's stick there, making sure he couldn't get that shot off?
Yes, sir. Looked great, and we have a potential breakaway forming up here, Scott. And nice poke there.
We
Had Cameron Bros taking it in. Got poked away. I believe that's Taylor McKee. Yes, sir. Keeps the play alive and gets sent down to the Goose's end.
And we're going to get a line change here as the dump happens. Doesn't go far enough for an icing.
Matt Bryans is taking control of the puck. Waiting for everybody to get their change in. Nice pass up to Nick Peterson. Gets it poked away. Still wrangled by Matt. Sends it in.
And Adam
right
Cornish
off the goaltender.
Adam Cornish is going to get that out of the zone for him, try to push it the other direction.
Squirts down towards the Wild Goose zone. They take it on their own end to set it up. Pressured heavily by the Knights there. And gets a turnover in the offensive zone. Knights take possession, send it behind the puck. Taylor McKee's going in to get it. I apologize. That's Rachel Rafasky. Out to center ice. Skate to stick.
Oh, and look at...
And nice
Great
shot from Brian Mather right off the post. All alone behind
Centered it
himself
out.
in the center.
Look at that
Onto
stick
the stick
save.
there to Brian Mather, just waiting for it.
And
Floats
we've got
it
a
in.
goal.
Floats it in over his shoulder. Nobody knew where that was but Brian. He was the only one on the ice who knew where that went.
Absolutely. Looked a little bit of confusion there, but he got another one up and over Fry for the goal.
He was confused for that second. That puck just magically landed on his
Yeah,
stick.
I don't know that Fry even knew the puck was back out front. He cleared it out, and his D looked like they were going to skate it the other way, but turnover in the offensive zone is that's a
Deadly.
recipe for a goal.
It's deadly. So we are all tied up at 2 here with 13 3/4 to go.
We're going to have
Face-off win by the Knights into their own zone.
Could be a real competitive second half of this period.
Yes. I don't know if it can get much more competitive. These guys are already going with everything they've got.
They want their first win of the Novice League.
Only one team can be the very first team to get a win.
Absolutely.
And we've got an icing headed back down towards the Knights zone. Scott, what are you seeing so far?
You know, it's been a lot of back and forth, but the Goose, again, are controlling the first half of the period. They're getting a lot of chances, getting pucks in deep again, which has been working out for them.
Goose with the face-off win. Get control, setting it up, and lose it at the blue line. We've got a breakaway here.
We got Nick Reynolds.
Nick Reynolds
again.
is by himself, trying to go skate the stick and keep his edge. He keeps his edge and almost maintains control clear to the corner. That was a yeoman's effort there from Nick Reynolds.
That's a really good effort by him. Oh, and look at it, keep it in there. We're going to have a breakaway going the other direction.
Going back the other way, we have Philip Praska by himself, no support. Sends it on net, and it just bounces wide.
What an effort there.
Dan McCarthy down there trying to force the goaltender to give up something and just can't get it to happen.
Going to get a quick change here, get both
Looked
teams.
like there was quite a collision there at center behind that was going on there.
There was.
Did you see what happened?
Absolutely. No, the defenseman was coming in trailing, and they went to play the puck, and instead of playing the puck, they just collided into each other, which opened it up for him to take it all the way down to the other net.
Absolutely. All right, so we got a face-off to the right of Phi. Face-off goes up. That was weird. And is won by the Knights, who turn it over immediately. Goose have possession, take a shot, and get it blocked away. Out of the zone, Adam Cornish throws the puck. John Good gets the puck, sends it back. Knights have the puck in neutral zone, taking it in their own to set something up. Desperation pass to not let it go further in, gets wrangled by the Goose and sent back.
Got another stalemate at central ice, but looks like they finally broke through. The Goose are going to have possession in the offensive zone.
Knights are coming away with it. And the Goose get possession in center ice. Send it in the zone to get onside, and they go back in.
Going to chase it back there behind the net.
Adam Cornish with the puck, waiting for something to develop. Nice pass over to Tom Rivardis. who loses control of the puck but maintains it. Sends it over to Rich Harms. Tries to center ice. Nobody's home. And is taken away by Nick Peterson. He's getting hassled there quite a lot by the Knights. Sends it in behind the net. Wrangles the puck. Tries to center. Just can't quite get it to go to Cameron Burrows. And the puck all the way down to the Goose zone. I think it's going to die. I don't think we're going to get any icing
John
here.
Good's going to come back here and collect it and get it pushed forward.
Almost deked him out, and it's a
look
steal.
At that. Look at the stick on that.
Jason Wormer with the steal. Just can't keep the handle on it. Sends it out. Goose pressuring, trying to get control. That is offsides.
Just a little bit.
Rachel Rosafsky.
It's okay.
That one's a tough one.
It is a tough one.
That one's a tough one.
You know, these teams have been looking pretty good. It looks like the Knights are getting ready to shift and take over their second half of the period, as they seem to be doing both periods prior. So we'll see if they get the pucks in deep and start getting some more shots on net, because I don't know that we've seen one in a while.
Brian Mather and Dan McCarthy with the face-off, won by Brian. Almost all the way back to the Knights zone. Taking their time, getting something set up. You got all three forwards right there at the blue line, ready to go. Out of the zone, and there we go. Pushing in. Battle
Pretty
along
good
the
entry.
boards. Collected by Brian Mather. Kicks loose. Taylor McKee with the keep. And sent back in behind the net.
She wins the battle on the boards.
Craig Fracken sends it all the way behind, and it is capped on the other side to Michael Steinbrum. And a shot on net
I think that surprised him.
from Brian Mather.
But
I don't think he saw that coming from that
No,
angle.
He got the 5-hole close just quick enough to freeze the puck.
That was the very high slot. Any further up here outside the zone.
Yes, absolutely.
Seen another face-off to the right of Craig.
Probably not going to score a lot of goals up there in that slot.
Nope. And Brian with a shot from the face-off and another follow-up there as the puck gets left alone right in front of him. He is just putting in all the effort.
I think we're going to get an icing here.
All the way down from the red line to the red line. I think Scott's right. We got ourselves our icing right now. Puck's coming back down. We have 8:40 left to go in the period.
I told you the Knights were going to take over the second half of this game.
You did.
And they are absolutely pouring it right now.
Now my question is, how long can they do that? They got to be getting gassed.
I don't know.
There goes
I mean,
Brian.
the other team kept it down there. The Goose kept it in there, and from the first 10 minutes. So
Right, we have Ryan Lett trying to get the face-off.
Knights
Kicks
are
it
ready.
back, and just squeaks out of the zone. Back into the zone. The Wild Goose take possession and send it down through the neutral zone. We have Diane McCarthy
Good
all
scoring
alone.
chance.
Nice pass and a shot on net.
and
Fry thought it went past him, looking over his shoulder, wondering if it got through the
it
pads.
was a great 5-hole save. He got it squeezed in there between the two thighs and kept it. He hoped. He did the little look around like, uh-oh, I don't feel it. But he got the save.
One heck of a stop.
It's very impressive. He's been very solid when it's been down. Anything above his head is it's gotten him a couple times.
Except for that,
but,
that ridiculous glove earlier.
Yes.
That was insane. All right, we're going to see a face-off to the left of Fry.
You're going to have to
One
elevate
forward
it.
by the Knights. Turned over at the blue line and kept at the slot. Knights dump it out. Don't quite clear the zone.
Great keep
Collected
by
by Jake Adams. Knights come away with the puck. Ryan Letts skating it in. He's covered by 3 different Goose. Turns over behind the net. The Goose are pressuring so hard on zone entries right now, Scott.
Absolutely. They are collapsing and taking away their angles.
Dylan McMahon has taken it into the Knight zone. He's got some help, but he's going to take the shot off the left leg of Fry.
It was a good option, just missed the net.
If he'd been just a few inches to the left.
I think he had it. So we've
Wild
got to play
Goose
from
have it.
behind the net.
Tried centering, doesn't quite get there. It is taken over here by Nick Reynolds, but is stripped from him.
And
Knights
if he can get it up to
recollect
Nick,
and send it back out. Nick's got it at the Goose and just can't keep control, sends it out.
everyone know Reynolds can skate, so if you can get it up
Nick
to him, he's
Peterson
always got
skating
a
into the
chance.
zone one-on-one. Gets poked away. Nice poke check there.
Absolutely, great defense. Active sticks on the ice, getting the
Fantastic pass from him.
here. And we
Send over
great
to
save
Philip
by
Faska.
Fry. I thought he was left to fend for himself, but he was able to get that puck into the corner and get it away from the net.
Dylan McMahon wheeling and taking it out of the zone. Sends it up to his teammate. Gets a nice poke up there from Ryan Lett, trying to knock it down. Leaves it behind, passes it up to Mather. I apologize. Peterson sending it around the corner. Puck's in the Knights' corner. Got a puck battle going on over there between Josh Dunt. Tom Bavardis gets it squirted out. Ducks maintain control in their offensive zone.
I think you're right here. We're seeing a little bit of fatigue from the Knights. Looks like they may have gassed themselves out because the Goose are asserting their will here.
Rich Harms takes the puck, sends it out, gets it all the way down. Icing has been waved off. John Good collects the puck and starts taking it out of the zone.
That was dangerous there because they really needed to change, but the puck just died before it got to the end.
And they still, whoa!
You know, it was a really strong play on that puck.
Yeah, it was. Nick Peterson with the puck, trying to send it on net, just can't get anything there, just can't get it going.
And
Rich Harms gets it out of the zone, all the way down. Getting some pressure here from Jason Wormer, who just loses the edge of the puck there and can't get the shot on. Craig was so far out of the net, if he'd have gotten around him, that assuredly would have been buried.
A great back check by John Good. Make sure he got back there and prevent that one-on-one.
Ducks manage to get it out of the zone. Take the time getting everything set up. They know they're not being pressured. And out they go. A little bit of an errant pass there from John Good, but it is wrangled and sent down into the Knights zone. And Josh Milling to the centering pass. Just too many bodies home to make anything happen there.
Tried
Just
to bank it in
go.
off the back of the goaltender there to try to get that game-winning goal.
Got a puck battle along the boards. Get it out of the zone, does Rachel, and gets sent right back in by the Wild Goose.
Got duck on your brain?
Apparently.
All right, playing from behind the net, going to try to make a rush here at the other end with 4 minutes left of this period.
Right next to Rich Harms, just happens to miss him there. Jason Wormer's with the puck, trying to get it to his teammates because he's very much pressure there. Goose are just pouring it on. He gets left behind at the blue line and sent in by Derek. Etnire's trying to get back to provide some assistance to his D-pairing partner. And he does. It's in the Knight zone and just can't quite keep the handle on it.
There's a good chance for the Goose.
3 Goose in deep, shot off the post.
Oh, and a good keep
Goose
in there.
Maintained possession and centered it right to Rich. Gives it away to his teammate, and away we go. We got Jason trying to get it out of the zone, leaves it behind, thinks that Rich is still there. Rich is off for a change. And it's sent in and almost bounced over his shoulder.
Blue line.
Taylor McKee in the corner, sends it out to center ice. It's wrangled by Jake Adams. Sends it over to Matt Burns. And sends it towards the net. Goaltender still got it. That was a dangerous angle from the goaltender.
Oh.
And a shot from Cameron Bros that had no business not making it into the back of that net.
No, it was a great recovery by Fry. He made a mistake pushing it out to the left. Should have put it behind the net. Left it out in front. They took a shot, and he just happened to get back in place to stop it with his stick. Pretty impressive. He's been pretty good at recoveries. He gives up a couple rebounds, but he's been able to keep the game 2-2.
Seems like he's been being able to pay attention exactly where that rebound's going. So when he gives it up, he knows where it's going to end up and is already trying to make a move towards it.
Absolutely.
All right, so we've got the Goose in the offensive zone with a turnover, but they can't keep control and send it out to center ice. Sending it back towards the zone. Accidentally just pass it straight to one of the Knights. Takes it into the zone. We are onside. And Taylor McKee with a shot on net. Paddled away by Craig. Tom Bavardis keeps it into the zone and is stripped of the puck.
We're going the other way with
Chris Robinson. Sends it that direction, knows he's going to lose an edge, and just throws it in so he can keep his team's offense alive. Wrapped around behind the net. Knights come away with it. Puck still, nope. Puck was loose at center ice. Taylor McKee got it and was stripped by Nick Peterson, who's in alone again. Sends it towards the net just wide. Blocker side. And a puck battle along the boards there in the corner.
We got
Goose come away with it. And a nice shot. And he comes all the way down to Craig Franken. So all alone, way outside the net. Sends it behind there, give himself some time to get back where he needs to be. That was quite the hit.
And we've got a penalty.
Yeah, Brian Mather got spun all the way around. His glove is dang near to the blue line.
What's the call here? I know we've got 2 minutes.
Guess an interference?
Haven't
He
seen
didn't
a
have the
call
puck,
yet.
so I couldn't see it. It could be charging. All right, so we have
2 minutes for roughing.
Yeah, John Good taking last minute of the game in the box here.
That is not the way you want to end the game.
Wild Goose are doing everything they can to get it out of the zone.
Got to get it out of the zone.
And a shot on net from Adam Cornish. It's around behind the net. Goose are trying to go get it, taking their time, making sure they're set up and positionally sound before they go after that. They don't want to be overcommitting to a corner here.
Absolutely.
Knights send it back in. They're onside. Got a couple guys without wheels, need to get back up and get that direction.
Got to get a change here, try to get the power play, get a couple more shots on net before
fresh
we run
legs
out of
out there.
time. We got 25 seconds left. Game still tied 2-2.
Nick Peterson tried
There's
to
a
clear,
good
couldn't
chance,
do it.
and he puts it over the net.
Knights are doing everything they can to get every puck that direction. We got quite the puck battle right out front by the faceoff dot and a clear
good
by
clear.
the Wild Goose. That will be the end of regulation.
Time maybe for one more rush down, but the way they're playing it looks like we're going to go.
That's going to be the end of
to a 2-2
regulation
tie.
there. And there's the buzzer. Now, Scott, something we didn't do was to find out. It looks like this is how it ends. We didn't find out how the overtime goes
No,
for
it looks like
CIDL.
we've got a 2-2 tie, so the very first novice league game is going to end in a tie.
That's all right because, I mean, honestly, watching the game, could you have picked a winner?
No, I think it went both ways quite often. Both teams had their moments. We saw a lot of rushes from the Goose, but we also saw just the same countering from the Knights. Both players trying to fill out their skates in their first game.
Absolutely. And, stellar goaltending from both teams.
Absolutely. No, they both did a really, really good job of making sure that they kept the pucks in front of them and covered up whenever they could.
And the highlight for goaltending for me from Fry was just that insane glove. And then the rebound control from Freakin after he let in those couple of not great ones at the beginning there. But, I mean, the rebound control later on in the game was absolutely fantastic.
Oh, definitely. No, he did a really good job. He'd make sure he'd get the puck played. He comes out of the net quite a bit to help the team out on the long dumps, but he did a good job to push as a substitute to help this team get to a tie.
Absolutely. Now, I want to make sure we point out again that D-League Radio is sponsored by So Cherry. I know we've talked about them a couple times here, Scott, but they are the official outfitter of the CIDL, and you can find them at socherry.com and like them on Facebook. A couple of them play in leagues around town, and we had the pleasure of talking with one of the guys from So Cherry here a little bit ago.
Absolutely.
Fantastic people, do amazing work.
Yeah, the jerseys look great out here this year. They all look, they look great. Everybody's colors look good. We're able to keep them apart, but at the same time, man, their quality is there.
Absolutely. And the Red Dragon Herbs is where you can get all of your tea. Loose leaf tea is your thing. I know it's not something that I normally try, but I can't wait to go down towards the farmers market on Saturdays and give this a shot because I've not tried loose leaf tea. I've only tried, the tea bag.
The biggest benefit is you can blend it yourself, so you're not having to put a couple tea bags in. You can get a custom blend from them.
Oh, cool.
Put it together so you can kind of fit whatever you're looking for. Like I said, there's some anti-inflammatory type teas. Tea's good for you.
Absolutely.
It's really good for the system.
And the one everybody knows for the last 3 years, the Keg Stand. Keg Stand is hands down my favorite place to go and have basically any kind of beer that you could want.
Any beer you want. They always have that dollar bargain. You never know what it is, but it's usually delicious.
90 beers on tap, you're going to find something you like.
Absolutely. And they've got the sweet bar tab out of the old piano.
Yeah, which is really cool.
Super cool.
And they had a full menu, some of the best food in town. My favorite's Wing Wednesday. And like you mentioned earlier, Wednesday Night Rivalry. You got no excuse to not head out there on Wednesdays.
Yep, and you got to come out for the home of the D-League Radio. Come out and hang out, meet some of the guys in the league.
Absolutely. At the official sponsor of the D-League Radio, it is at 3530 Westtown Parkway here in West Des Moines. It's just down the street. So
Absolutely. It's always a good time. There's always room. There's plenty of games. You shoot hoops. You can play some skee ball. Different types of things in there, and they also host parties too. So get in touch with them.
Absolutely. So on behalf of D-League Radio, I'm Tyler. This is Scott. Thanks for tuning in, guys.
Absolutely. Thank you, guys.